we still got to buy some jet dry.
All right.
We need to get a little thing of jet dry at the next grocery store run. There's something to it. They said that little flake will wash out of the pan without the jet dry.
Yeah.
So, and there's no real substitute. I looked at everything we got. We don't have it. Dig wherever you want, bro. This is just that pan, that first little goo I pulled out over here. I'm just trying to get some of the rocks out. But, you know, you were talking about your black sand. I didn't bring the damn magnet either. Should put it in my backpack, sorry. Sorry, TikTok. The one thing I like is the moving water here, though. I mean, if we find anything, this might be the spot to set up the sleeves on the other side.
Gold's gonna settle.
Yep.
I'd imagine that's where I'd want to settle if I was gold.
Uh-huh. In that black clay shit. I don't know if that's a term, but there's a point in it.
All right, boys and girls, we're gonna strike it rich.
I'm gonna try.
Or go for bust. Find out on the next episode.
Right? And cut. I'm just trying to see if we got anything looking like colors in this. You know, you can't tell me on all that sparkly shit ain't 2 or 3 pieces in their fucking little tiny place of gold, dude. You know, when you can find it in a parking lot, you know what I'm saying? I know that we can find it here. You know, it's either that or we spend the $15 and we make that bucket sluice, you know, those 3 little buckets. It's not much. Black shit. Ooh, what is that? Is that a python?
Thing about the gold planning classes is they're not doing it to teach you to mine for gold. They're doing it more to like extend the experience. They're selling an experience, you know.
Back and forth. I learned. Don't swirl on camera. No, exactly. They're selling you the experience, bro.
That's quartzy.
This is
green.
Well, okay. Well, I'm digging way the fuck underneath.
That's what gold.
Put that in the bucket. I know what you got right there. Yeah, just don't lose it. So we need to get a dude. Is there not a spot where we can get a little sippy sucker and, you know, we're so close. I feel that we're so fucking close. And you and I are both. Yeah, my shoes are soaked now. That was a bad idea. Look at this big piece of fucking quartz.
So we're getting down to green and black sand.
Okay. And that wasn't even taken out of the water. That was taken pretty much where that bucket's sitting. There's another crazy piece of quartz I found with all sorts of weird color in it. You got something pretty? The jet dry right now would be everything because it will stop the gold in its tracks and everything else washes the
You gotta have gold before it. I just don't see nothing goldy. There's a fleck there, but that's moving around.
But it will move around without the jet dry. That's the problem we have. But I know I see pyrite everywhere.
No, it's like moving easier. So when you look at it, you can tell if it's gold if it's moving easier than the stuff below it. Like if it's gold colored and it's floating near the top, and because we're using dirty water right there, you know what I'm saying?
I get it. But we have all of the telltale signs to be washing.
Try to get as deep.
I'm way up underneath this. I'm underneath this. Well, here. Like right here. Look, here. Take this pan. I'm going to give you from way up underneath there. Hold on, I'll get you some. Do that.
Yeah.
Don't throw it back. What is it? We're rock counting, aren't we? Slate or black quartz.
I found bedrock right now.
I found clay. Look, This is from underneath, yeah. You're the same shit I've had underneath here.
Where the gold's really going to be at, it's underneath that.
This is where it dredge would be beautiful. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah.
Starting to smell like shit.
That's the biologics. All right, let's pan this on the other side, you think? We got a bucket?
I suppose so.
And we got that bucket. What we got? We're gonna take this out and wash this and see what we
Been
can do.
digging underneath this corner here. Gonna see how this little catchment here does for getting any gold.
Is the water's really up here, like cranking or no?
Oh, it can crank.
Yeah.
And you'll especially get that when after fires like we've had here.
Yeah.
And that'll wash new materials down. So this is where you'll find all the heavier gold that settles in into that clay stuff, that mud stuff, before it goes through the natural sluice box. We can take a look over here to run some material at some point. So anyway, have a good one.